Time for sports. Myra's here with that. My.
Well, Hudson, the great Vince Lombardi has coined the phrase, the strength of the group is in the strength of the leaders. Lead is exactly what Brody Coulter does as captain of the Victoria Cougars. He leads the Vancouver Island Junior Hockey League in scoring and has led his team to 36 wins, the best in the league. And before he heads off to college to play hockey there, he's hoping to lead the Cougars to the Cyclone Taylor Cup. Is the consummate captain.
You know, in my experience, those are the best types of captains. You want guys that understand that it's well done, not well said, and he's definitely a guy that lives up to that.
He doesn't talk a big game. He just has them.
I feel like it's the best way. I mean, it's one thing to say it, it's another thing to do it, and I'm a firm believer in that. And I try and play a balanced game, not just offense. I try to play good, solid defensively as well, and try and like you say, guys can follow.
Every stride of every shift and every goal he scores reflects a Cougars culture Coulter helped create.
One of the elite players in this league. I think anytime you talk about elite athletes in sports, consistency is the common ingredient that keeps coming up, and Brody's a guy that shows up day in and day out, and so far he's having just an incredible season.
It's a franchise record season. In last week's win over the Oceanside Generals, Brody became the first Cougars player ever to reach the 100-point benchmark. A feat that hadn't been accomplished in the VIJHL since 2003-2004.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think more or less than anything, it's something I'm proud of, and it's a tribute to my line mates. I play with two pretty good players, and not only my line mates, but my whole team. I got to thank them for that.
Rewriting league history is now in Coulter's crosshairs. He needs 3 points to become the VIJHL's all-time single-season scoring leader. A very attainable goal for a player who is averaging 2.6 points per game.
Oh, I love playing with Brody. His work ethic on and off the ice is great. He comes to the rink every day, positive attitude, and he just shows the younger guys what it's like to be a true champion.
To complement all those individual honors, it's Brody Coulter's total team attitude that makes him this week's Island MVP. As Cougars captain, he helped lead his team to a VIJHL championship and one win away from the prestigious Cyclone Taylor Cup. He's shooting to finish the job in this, his final year of junior hockey.
Perfect season to be Cyclone Taylor Cup championship. Like I said, we got there last year and we fell just short. So I think there's a lot of guys in the room that are really looking forward to that and a chance to go there. And obviously we got to get off the island first, and there's some good strong teams here too. So just a good season and a good hard playoff run, and that would make me happy.
Well, congrats and good luck to Brody and the Cougars, and we know there are plenty of other sports superstars right here on Vancouver Island, and we would love to keep telling those amazing stories. So please keep those emails coming to islandmvp@ctv.ca and nominate your MVP, and watch every Wednesday and of course every day as we profile our island's top talent. Well, it's only Game 3 of the regular season, and already the Canucks and Flames need to start playing desperate hockey. A 48-game schedule doesn't leave any room for prolonged slumps, and with both teams winless in their first 2 games, something has got to give. Canucks are putting their trust back in Corey Schneider to get the job done.
Right there, Corey Perry right in front.
You want to get out there and redeem yourself and do better than you did last time, and hopefully apply some of the things I've been working on, and just get into that game rhythm. It's tough to be good in the games if you don't get the action, so I'm excited to get back in there.
Well, I think it's at any point in the year, long year, short year, when you haven't had a win in your first 2 games, the sense of urgency is as high as pretty much it can be.
Zach Cassian will join the Twins on the top line tonight after scoring a goal in Sunday's loss to the Oilers. Jordan Schrader makes his NHL debut, centering the third line between Mason Raymond and Dale Weiss.
I'm sure there'll be some butterflies. There was some, throughout yesterday, and just exciting butterflies. But, I'll definitely remember this one for a long time.
He's probably got some nerves. He's been around this group, I think, enough where he feels pretty comfortable now. So we'll try to help him as much as we can. But for him, he's just going to go out and have some fun and try not to put too much pressure on himself.
Speaking of pressure, Victoria Royals defenseman Joe Hickett's had to expand his skill set today, donning the pads to promote this weekend's Pink in the Rink fundraiser game versus the Vancouver Giants. The team of Royals players had a good old game of shinny in the Uptown Shopping Centre parkade against some of their biggest fans. Expect a special atmosphere at Save On Foods Memorial Centre on Saturday night.
The Royals raised over $34,000 last year, so It's a good cause to support, and we're happy to be a part of it.
What do you think of their pink jerseys?
Awesome.
You gonna go to pink in the rink?
Yeah.
I like it. I like how they went blue this year instead of black. It's a little more royal color, I guess.
I just have this kind of jersey.
Are you gonna get a pink one?
I think if my dad or mom has much money.
Yeah, ask dad or mom to grab you one. The Pink in the Rink fundraiser goes Saturday night versus the Vancouver Giants. Face-off is set for 7:05, and don't forget to wear your pink. Well, how strange would it be to see BC Lions slot back G-Roy Simon in a jersey that isn't orange? Well, it just could happen. The Leos have given permission to their all-star receiver to check out the trade market. Simon has spent 12 of his 14 years CFL career in BC, and this past season surpassed Milt Stegall as the league's leader in all-time receiving yards. Sloane Stephens, if you've never heard of her, you are not alone. The 19-year-old American was a virtual unknown in tennis circles until today when she knocked off one of the world's top players. The 29th ranked Stephens defeated Serena Williams in the quarterfinals at the Australian Open, 3-6, 7-5, 6-4. Serena always so gracious in defeat. Smashed her racket and had some back problems, but good for, exactly. So good for the young American. We'll see how she does in the semis. That's the furthest she's ever been in a Grand Slam.
All right, let's hope. All right, Mara, thank you.
You're welcome.